Please sign in. Believe it or not, I do have a record of everybody that's come to the meeting, the first two meetings. I have a notebook at home, and the only thing I will say is please be legible. You know, I mean, just straight. I've got one or two that are just straight scrawls. Huh? But I do have a notebook at home with it. I've checked off everybody that's come to the first two meetings, and I will do the same here. So we'll give a few minutes to people over here.
We're going to get started because we have a lot to do tonight. So, in order to get started, I'm going to have Dennis refer to the readings of the last November 23rd meeting.
Yes, the meeting of 11:23. In case you looked at the minutes, the business meeting took 7 minutes. Now, those of you who know me know that I can describe it in 10 minutes. So there was just Mark Young made a quick talk about the then completed cross-country season. Don Kirkland gave a brief report. At that point, 227 paid members. At a break even of about 240 members, he figured would make that that night. I mean, he will update it now. And they had paid all the officials of the indoor season. And then Mark Young spoke regarding then Kathleen spoke regarding the remainder of the meeting, the two clinics. Did I do it in less than 7 minutes? That is the minutes of the last meeting. The copies here. There are copies up here. Those who like them.
Okay, can I have a motion to accept the minutes from the last meeting?
Motion to approve.
Okay. Second?
Second.
Yeah, all those in favor?
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Alrighty. We're going to have a quick commercial about the Bay State Games. This is a great opportunity, especially for new officials if they want to try different events. It's going to be held at Regis College on July 20th. The middle and high school will be 9 to noon, and the open and masters will be noon to 3. And it's a nice event if you want to participate. The association's been part of this for many years, and we encourage our officials to be part of this. And the second part of our evening tonight is going to be a starters clinic. We are in need of some starters, and if you'd like to learn how to properly start, Jim Morris and Zach Creedon are here, and they're going to put on a clinic to teach you all the proper techniques of starting. And then Dennis is going to go through 5 rules and situations to consider. And these are great. These are great examples of what you might come across in a meet, especially new members. It's great insight, and he's got a nice handout for you. And it's going to be on the web as well. It'll be on the web as well after this evening. So with that said, Dawn, you want to come up and give your treasurer's report?
We have 297, actually 300 paid members, which is fantastic. That's the goal every year, and we've just hit it tonight. Thank you. As of February 29th, we had $78,265 in our account. And I know that looks like a big number, but I say this at every meeting, and I'm going to say it again. Every time I do a check run, which is every 2 weeks, that's about $45,000. So you do the math at how many check runs I can do with $78,000. It's one, by the way. And we get to the point this time of the year where I can't pay you until I get paid. So I've got another check run that's going out probably by Monday or Tuesday of next week. That'll go through the 15th of February. And then there'll be one last check run that goes out that'll probably get you all the way through the first week in March, and that'll be it for the season. And that might be 2 weeks after that, or 3. Let's see here. If you look at the treasurer's report, some of you grabbed it, some of you didn't, but at the very top of the first page, it says invoices received. That's basically how much money we've gotten in, and that's $121,000. Excuse me. We've received $121,000 for this fiscal year, and I have paid out $134,000, so about 13 grand more than I've received. So I know some of you get upset that you have to wait for your money, but I promise you I'm shelling out more than I'm getting. So please be patient. And I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Next, we have the commissioner report. Yeah, come on up. Come on up. This is the end. Bernazani, she just sent out all the assignments, correct?
I just sent out all the assignments and all the corrected assignments in the last 2 days. I apologize for all the emails. I just want to tell you we have still have some openings. We have some really busy weekends, particularly the weekend of 4/26. Can you guys hear me? No. 4/26, 4/27, and 4/28. I think on 4/27 we have 10 meets. So anyone that's available on any of those weekends, if you could just email me, if you didn't sign up initially on the sign-up sheet, we could really use your help. We have GNAC at Regis, we have divisional meet at Drakeit, relay at Seacard, the Skyhawk at Stonehill, the Carousel meet at Northeastern, and NESCAC at Tufts. So we could really use your help. Also 4/28 D2 at Andover, and 5/18 South Shore Twilight meet at Norwell, and 5/18 the Norton High School Invitational. So if you're available, we could really use your help for that. There's also a couple of meets that were added. I don't know if anyone is interested, but the MIAA added a couple of meets on 5/30 and 6/1. That's the Meet of Champions. It's at Fitchburg State. They're going to assign those positions. However, if they're on our sign-up sheet, so you can still edit your form if you want to add that. And also the MIA meets that I did assign, you did get tentative assignments. The MIAA has final say on those assignments because they're region. I mean, it's a state meet, so that they need officials from Central Mass and Western Mass to cover those as well. So they have to divvy that up. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Ann.
Jeff Blonder couldn't be here. He asked me to have a quick report from Jeff. Since January 1st this year, I've had 26 people pass the exam and are eligible for membership. These people have had membership information sent to them, supplied them with all the names of the various assigners. Hopefully, some of them have contacted the assigners will receive assignments. We said the assigners means the league assigners. If you are an assigner, please work with them. It needs assist them to become better officials. If anyone knows anyone who wants to be an official, please send them my information or Jeff's contact information. You can certify an official fairly quickly, so they could be working this spring. That's Jeff's report. Dave Johns want to?
Dave, do you have anything you want to say to the crowd? This is Dave Johns, our equipment manager.
Hi, my name is Dave Johns. I don't need the microphone. I hope you can all hear me. I am the apparel manager. What I do is I appear at these meetings with mostly stuff. I'm usually fully stocked with what we have. Right now, for whatever reason, I cannot get the green pullovers, which going into the spring season is not something that we're concerned with. And then the fleece vests, I cannot obtain at this point. I've tried 3 different vendors, and one of them was very hopeful at the opportunity to supply it. Oh yeah, I'll get that. And less than 2 minutes later, I got the text back, oh no, those aren't available. So I'm waiting on that stuff. But what you need for the outdoor season is the green polo and a yellow jacket. Yellow jackets are what we wear over stuff, and then if you take it off as we go, the green polo underneath is what you should have. And hopefully we have a lot of shorts in green polo leather, and it won't need to be yellow. So That being said, if you would like to obtain stuff at anything other than this meeting, contact me, see where I'm working. If you're working there, I will bring stuff to that meet and we can exchange it. In anything else, I live in North Andover. I'm willing to meet you halfway somewhere. You know, these fellas over here said they live in New Bedford. That one's a little tough for a halfway, but I have driven down and met people at Foxborough Stadium before and exchanged. So yeah, just get in touch with me and I'm willing to do that. And then even if I'm working somewhere and you're close to that place that I'm working, you know, so the best way, my contact info is on the website. I'm in the directory. Phone number is 978-764-1880. That's probably the best way to get in touch with me, to really, you know that I've gotten what you're looking for. All right? Any questions? Huh? Yes, I will have a limited amount of yellow polos available for those people that don't like the dark colors in the spring. But I'm waiting on those as well. All right? So.
When do you think those will be in, Dave?
Week or two.
Okay.
So, anybody interested in a yellow polo? Okay, one. I mean, I just don't want to we don't want to carry inventory that's not selling. So, all right, perfect. I will be here for a little bit if you need anything, and thank you.
Okay, under new business, our annual banquet's going to be at Avellino's, June 6th in Medford, 30 Mystic Ave in Medford. 6:30 cocktails, 7:30 dinner. We'll send out the information in the blast, so you can all feel free to sign up, and we hope to see everyone there. It's usually a nice time. We were also looking, we started the process of incorporating. We had a number with the IRS. It just, they told us to start again. So we're starting again. And by doing this, we're going to be able to make your dues paying easier. We'll be able to have you Venmo or something similar on the line. So it's going to make it easier than everyone having cash or mailing. It's going to be a little easier going forward. So once that's finalized, probably by the end of this month, it'll be finalized. So we'll send out some information on that, so everyone will know, and it'll be a lot easier for our membership. Okay, Steve Vitonis, you want to come on up?
I'm Steve Vitonis. I'm the Managing Director of the New England Association of USA Track and Field, also a longtime member of Mass Track and Field. Individuals who are interested in becoming USATF officials, the process, as we're finding for some people in a marathon, it is done for 4 years. The Olympiad, which is 21 to 24, 25 to 28. People can still do a renewal for this year. New officials can start, if they start this year, it'll be good all the way through 28 as well. USATF certification is being needed for more events. Boston Marathon being one. It's been a requirement for a while, but they're holding and requiring it, being a little firmer, and all their officials being certified with USATF this year. It's also needed for any open meets. Anybody who worked the Scholastic Nationals at New Balance, that they're requiring that now. NCAA meets are requiring it at the national championships, and they're looking to do it below that level. So you can get the contact off of the association website or go to the usatfne.org. Those interested in the new 2024 rule books, I have a dozen of them for $15. If you wanted to buy them online from National, the book will cost you that much, and the shipping is about as much. So if you want a rule book, see me afterwards. I'll be over there.
Great, thanks, Steve.
That's it.
Also, I hope you're all getting the blast. If you're not, why don't you come see me and I'll show you how to sign up for it. Okay, are there any commissioners or assigners here that would like to come up? Come on up.
I don't need the mic.
Okay.
Frank Calori, I'm the assigner for Cape and Islands League. I have some openings out on the Cape, and I know for a bunch of you it's a drive. I particularly have openings, this is a good one, on Martha's Vineyard, if anybody wants. But now think about it, you don't have to just go for the track meet. You can take the 9 o'clock ferry, just get over to the high school for the meet, stay later, go for dinner, and then take the late ferry home. Martha's Vineyard picks up the ferry ticket and your parking. So you can make a day of it. But I've got about 4 meets out there in particular, but I have other meets up and down the Cape. Please see me at the end. I've got index cards, and I'll give you my email so I can get you onto Arbiter and take care of things. But thank you.
Anyone else? Alrighty, then I think we're ready to start the clinics.
7:21. Those who are going to be listening to me, probably just stay around here. I've got a desk and maybe just moving chairs in. Jim Morris, Zach, where do you guys want to go? Over there behind the curtain, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't we?
Captain, can I mention one thing?
Sure.
Just it's related, sort of like I wanted to talk really quickly about a placeholder. What a placeholder is when an athlete is like.
Oh, wait a minute. First off, who is speaking?
Stephen Keys.
Steve Keys. I can't. Steve, I haven't got my glasses on.
No problem, Dennis.
Never met the fellow.
I just want to mention this is important because I do about 95% of the long jump and triple jump. But I do clerk at the Bay State League, which is one of our biggest indoor leagues. And the placeholder, and you'll see it at the MC meets, some of the big meets, is when a kid isn't, like, for instance, he's in the jump, and he's also in the 50, but he's in heat 5, so he needs to go over, he wants to jump, but he knows he's in the 55, so he has his coach or another teammate in his place over at the 55. So he can jump. But I want to be clear to the clerks, and Steve and Janelle can back me up on this. If that athlete says my teammate or my coach is going to stand in my place and go and jump, you've got to let him go jump, okay? And vice versa. When I have kids, when I'm clerking in the Bay State League, and a kid tells me, Mr. Keys, somebody's going to stay in my place here while I go jump, you let him do that. I've run into a couple of times this year, but that the coach says that the clerk won't let him leave to jump. If he has somebody in his place or she, you got to let them go over and jump. If they say, I've got somebody in place, it's a placeholder. I'm going to be talking at the Coaches Association clinic this weekend, tomorrow night, about the long jump. And that's one of the things I'm going to emphasize to the coaches, too. You can have a placeholder, okay? It's really important. I just wanted to bring that up, all right? Especially if you have outdoor meetings coming up. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Stevie. Alrighty, let's start the clinics.
I'll stay here. Those who like to go through this, I have some of the printouts, copies of that. Oh, man.